But let's go across to Nimesh, who's been, dialing in the lines on the dealing rooms. Nimesh, what's happening?
Hi, Mangalam. So again, what's happening is very clear that the mid caps and the broader market stocks continue to outperform, and that's been the trend today as well. And the good part is this outperformance is backed by FI buying as well, largely institutional buying. What I mean, so again in today's trade, the sense is that the flows are positive. In fact, there's going to be a small market at close basket buying as well in some select mid cap names. That's the overall feedback as far as flows are concerned. Within sectors, I guess the churn continues. So now there's a bit of sense of buying into the NBFC names as well. We saw a bit of trend into housing finance companies. Now it looks like there's a bit of buying interest back in the NBFC space. So select NBFCs is what are well bid by the large institutions in today's trade. But again, I've been saying for the last couple of days, and it turns out to be every single day you're going to see a large block. So the trend of large block deals, either PE sellers or promoters selling out, is likely to continue. And even for the next few days, there is a very strong pipeline, is what I understand. And there are a lot of names which have been talked about where some large blocks are expected. So that trend is going to continue. But I guess the mid-cap outperformance for the last couple of days is backed by institutional buying as well.
Okay, Nimesh, in terms of chatter, are there more blocks? What's on your list?
Well, there are a couple of names which are part of the block, but outside of blocks as well, some interesting developments happening in the broader market stocks. So the first name is Kaya. For second day running, that stock is locked at 20% upper circuit. Even in today's trade, today's market, there were some multiple blocks, close to 8% equity got in hands. I understand one of the leading family office was a buyer in today's block as well. So looks like some traction is back in Kaya for that matter. So that's the first name. The second stock is L&TFinance. We all spoke about a large block got executed in L&TFinance today. It was a clean out trade. Domestic mutual fund seems to be 70% of the book, is what I understand. But beyond that, now the feedback is there's going to be a big corporate development in L&TFinance very soon. The indication is that maybe they will announce an acquisition very soon. So that's something which need to be tracked in L&TFinance going forward. So that's the second name. The third stock is Paytm. Big move on that stock and on large volumes as well. So again, I understand some very large influential HNI investors have been active buyers in Paytm for the last couple of days. And even in Paytm, the feedback is you would hear some deal very soon in Paytm as well. So that's something to track there as well. And the last name is Piramal Enterprises. I spoke about NBFCs in general being well bid. Paytm stands out. Piramal Enterprise stands out largely on back of buying interest back. So even that stock is buzzing and on good volumes on back of FI buying.
Interesting one on Paytm.